Hey y'all, Scott Thompson here again, and I am here to teach you another combo with a two-step, and I'm going to teach you the crisscross today with a combo involving 5 props. So let's get started. Alright, so let me explain the two-step and a little history behind it. I became familiar with the two-step from going to metal shows back in high school and stuff like that. And just to demonstrate, this was what you normally see people doing in the pit, like at hardcore shows or punk shows, or just any metal shows, really. But you see people in the pit crashing their arms, doing all kinds of crazy shit, do like that. But it's a really simple move, so let me break it down and teach it to you. Now, you're going to be doing a quarter step like this, 2 hops on both feet. You might be able to just get used to this quarter beat hop. But you're going to start on one foot, and you're going to stick your foot out in front of you with your left foot, and then you're going to do a hop. And then you're going to take a second hop, and then on your second hop, you're going to take the left foot that's extended out in front of you and bring it down like in a cross. You're going to be taking your foot across your heel, across your shin, and then when you take your foot across your shin to here, you're going to jump off your right foot on that second hop, and you're going to land on your left foot. And then you're going to stick your right foot out in front of you, and then do another hop. And on that second hop, you're going to take that right foot and bring it down across your shin again, and then jump off your foot. So it's like 2 beats, really. It's just simple hop, 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 hop. So it's a 2-step. So like that. It's about as slow as I can go with it, but you get the basic principle. So that is the 2-step. And what I want to try and get y'all to do today, or just do this along with me, is take your props out, whatever prop you're best with, and try and do 5 moves that you know while doing a 2-step. This isn't your regular just do 1 move while you're doing the running man. I want you to try and do 5 moves. So I'm going to demonstrate that with 5 props. Just a quick recap if you didn't watch my last video at Klingman's Dome. I want to try and do a combo today with a crisscross. So if you don't know what a crisscross is, it starts out like this. You're facing regular stance in front of you with your feet slightly apart, and you're basically just going to hop and cross your feet. You want to have your right foot pointed that way, your left foot kind of pointed that way, not all the way, but you know, just angled. And then you go back to regular, and then do the same thing with your other foot. So it's like, I want you to try and do a move while doing the crisscross. Might be best to do moves in wall planes so you're not banging into your feet or whatever, but that's basically the idea. Alright, now I know this seems like a lot, but 3 moves I'm teaching, really 2 new moves, but the third move is the reject step. And I'll add a link to someone who maybe can teach us a little better than me, but I'm going to give it a shot. So the reject step starts out like this. It's kind of like a reverse running man, but you don't put your foot down. So you're going to start with your knee up like that, and you're going to put this foot down back behind you just a little bit, like a foot, like right here, probably about that distance. So you're starting out here, and you're going to put your foot out in front of you, and then you're going to hop forward like you're going to take a step, but your right leg is going to go behind you like that. And then you're just going to repeat this process of this. Oh, I'm going to take a step. No, I'm not. It's a reject step. But yeah, let's see what moves we can do with our props doing that step. Alright, here we go with double steps. I'm going to start out with our first combo I taught y'all. Now we're going to do the two-step. It's going to get a little difficult. Alright, remember this move? Alright, here's what I want you to do with the crisscross. Just gonna do this. Okay, that's the two-step. Hold on. Now with our reject step, I'm going to have my bottom, my left arm, thumb is pointing down, my right arm is pointing up. So I'm going to be doing this. I think that's an anti-spin. So split off anti-spin. Actually have this backwards, but it'll be alright. Alright, so that is me teaching the combo. Performing it takes a little more practice, so practice it with me and we'll perfect this shit. Alright, so as I was saying, with contact staff, I have you do the two-step, but do 5 moves that you're confident with or already know with contact staff while you're doing the two-step. So I'll go ahead and show you 5 simple moves real quick. First one, there's a reel turn you can do behind your shoulder, and you're basically just making a circle behind your neck and doing that. And you can go the opposite direction, and there's 2 moves for you right there. The second is there's something called pinky leads the way, and you're doing a 1-beat weave in front of you. So you're leading with your pinky, and you're going like this. You're just swooping and make a figure 8. And then you can switch hands and do the same thing. Now you're doing a figure 8 with your other hand. So that's 4 moves. The other move is a continuous spin you can do in wall plane, and it starts out with your right hand in front of you extended like that, okay? And you're going to turn it to this position so you get to your pinky, and grab it with your left hand right there. And then you get to here, and keep spinning it, and you're going to grab it like that. And then you continue the rotation right there. Turn it down a little bit. Now you just speed it up. So in front of you in wall plane, it looks like this. Alright, so there's 5 moves with contact. You can do this. So, funny man, right? when I do the crisscross, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be spinning on the horizontal plane back and forth. So the crisscross goes like this, right? You get the idea. Now, get the footstep going. Now let's try something different. Confident with that. Okay, so with poi, this can get a little complicated, but doing the two-step again with 5 moves that you know. The 5 moves that I'm good with is the 2-beat, right? You don't cross your arms. You're spinning like this. And this is the 3-beat. You might also be familiar with the butterfly. Now, a good move that you can transition from butterfly is to a stall real easy. This is a stall move, and the stall can lead to a move that I know from the Worldwide Poi Challenge you might want to look up. But it's basically, you do that. I'm fairly confident I can do this while two-stepping, so let's give it a shot. With the running thing, right? So, I don't know if I made this clear, but whenever I'm doing that T-step, I want to set myself up in the position to where I'm spinning split direction. So this one is spinning up, and this one is spinning down. It's going to be important later on, but I'm going to do a T-step, and then there's a move. I don't know if you follow One Day Spin or not, or Sock Boy, but One Day Spin has this move I learned from her, to where you do this alternating thing where you spin one poi behind your back and then one poi in front of the other. Now that can be useful because it's a parallel move. We can sync up with the crisscross. And there's another thing that I want to teach. So crisscross, right? You can do that. Go the other way, right? So you can continue doing the T-step, but then I want you to get to a stopping point, and we're going to do a contact grab. Now, this poi that is spinning up, we're going to grab it with our right hand. I have this grip set up like this, so when I spin this poi up, I can grab it. Now, whenever you grab it, it's going to want to continue the momentum and stick your elbow out and do an elbow stall. Now, once we're in this elbow stall, just pull down with your knob, and it'll give you more momentum and catch it with this hand. Now, what we can do is go from this position to here. And we're going to grab both our poi separate and break them apart. So it'll look like this, and then you break them apart. Now they're separate again. So now, when I go into the reject set, with the reject step, I can do some contact shit. Or you can do that for anything, really. And then whenever I'm ready, I can just be like, oh shit. Woo! Damn, that was right. You get the idea. Woo! Come back to dinner. My shit. Alright, so that's the Boy challenge. Do that combo with Boy. Let me see you do it. Tag me in it. Prop footwork challenge, hashtag. Tag my name, I don't give a fuck. Let me see this shit. Dance with your props, bitches. Okay, so with palm torches, I've been having to learn this from scratch, so it's been a little difficult to come up with stuff of my own. So, from what I remember, what I've taught you all so far is with a running man, you can do like moves like that, and I taught you with the T-step that you can do a diagonal, like an X, and yeah, so 5 moves that you can do with a T-step is what I want to teach you today. So I had to look up on YouTube like some palm torch tutorials. It's really hard to find lessons on palm torches, but here's 5 moves that I came up with that I figured out you can do. So with our palms facing inward like this, we can do a circle around our hips right here and then go up and basically do something like that. And there's something called temple pose, I guess, where you hold your palm torches up above you. There's body tracers you can do. You can do a body tracer. Just make sure when you're doing body tracers you're not burning yourself. There's also different things where illusion hands go into play. So basically palm torches really go into sync with your body. So you're moving more with your body than you are just using a prop with your hands or spinning the prop. So that's why this goes with a lot of belly dancers and stuff. Like, I'm not going to belly dance for you, but you can basically like use your illusion hand to make it to where, you know, you're emphasizing a part of your body that you're moving. That's another way you can do this. Another thing is called the waterfall. You can do something like that. Okay, so with crisscrosses, we're basically just going to do that. Alright, seems simple enough, right? Sweet. Alright, with the reject step, we're going to do pendulums like this. That took me a while. Alright y'all, so I taught you the corkscrew while doing the running man. This time I want you to do 5 different moves while doing the T-step. Now I'm going to teach you 5 moves real quick. These are all stalls, okay? So you're going to do the illusion hand to look like you're pulling it and pulling it, or pushing it and pulling it. You can also put one hand on top, one hand on bottom. You can do a behind the back stall. Continuous behind the back stalls. You got your pendulum going down. You got your rainbow pendulums. So let's try that with the two-step. Now for the crisscrosser, also tell you this. You basically just spin it horizontal and then flick it. You can do that with the crisscross. With the reject step, you can just do a pendulum to the side. Alright, so all together. Get that stick up a little bit. All right, that's everything.